Hey, thanks for checking out Live on Tape Delay, episode 516. In Western New York, I'm Chris Wilson. On the other end of the internet, John Rabeans Raycroft and Rob Fiasco.
Try your mystic touch. Heart-shaped moving table with opening. 18 by 12 inch grain-finished non-warping masonite board. Price $1.10. Shipping weight 2 pounds 4 ounces.
All right, before I fall asleep or get a hard on, I'm not sure which one. Here's episode 516. Enjoy.
Item 49P20.
Batman.
Chris Wilson, are you there?
I'm looking for Batman. He lives in a lair.
He's good.
Remember that I introduced my daughter to Crank Yankers the other day because for no apparent reason that popped into my head. And I had forgotten about that show for forever. And I remembered that sketch and we were always laughing at it. The guy was like calls information looking for the number for Batman. The operator's just like, I'm not finding any listing for Batman. I know. How did that exist? It was funny for the time, but now I look back on it and it's like, oh man, the one with Wanda Sykes where she picks up her car at the mechanic and they.
Is that Crank Yankers?
Yeah, she says she found a turd in the back seat.
You know what? I'm going to keep it. That's a conversation piece.
Well, that's the thing. And props to the mechanics. Like, they figured out it was somebody fucking with them. So they started playing the game. And it actually turned out cool there. I think I'm starting to like it.
Yeah, that's probably one of my favorite ones.
It's the size of my arm. Yeah, that's funny. Anyway.
Yeah. Though the 90s.
I know.
The 90s or was it early 2000s? I don't know.
It was early 2000s because I watched some of it, but it was slightly before my time, if that makes sense.
I
brought it back recently too, right? Like,
oh, did they? I had the CD.
The original.
I never really watched. I mean, it was on, and I'd seen a couple of them, but I bought I had it on CD. Like I had like 2 or 3 volumes of it, and it would just I'd put it in the CD player and just listen to it. Oh, terrible. Anyway, but it was funny. So now, around the house, we'll just walk into a Batman.
Ah, yes.
Oh, almost 25 years ago, almost to the day. March 5th, 2020. Oh, my 2000. Wait, what?
Yeah, that's when it rebooted.
Oh.
Yeah,
that wasn't.
It's not 2045 yet or 2050.
Yeah, I saw that as 2000.
Yes. It did return
for one episode.
Briefly.
All right. Well, but
yeah.
They should have left it back in the odds.
Oh yeah, 2002 to 2005.
Oh wow. I remember it on Comedy Central.
I was actually in my mid to late 20s. So yeah.
We still laugh about poop in the backseat, so it's fine.
That's one of my favorite skits. So there you go.
Yeah, so I guess it would make sense.
Who's in diapers?
Yeah. My crotch
Just a
fan
wee
is making
baby.
noise.
You're a crotch fan?
Yeah.
Does it get that hot?
I'm a crotch fan? Yeah, it is. It's 74 degrees back here. I have a thermometer over here. In order to keep the rest of the house at like 66, 68. It's just so fucking hot back here. Plus, I've got lights going and whatever else. So yeah, I got a crotch fan. I've never talked about my crotch fan before. I introduced that back in the
mom.
Back in the hardcore gaming days. Like I busted out the crotch fan because then you're in the VR helmet and everything else. It gets sweaty.
Speaking of your mom,
Jesus, we're off to a great start.
I just ran across. I was packing stuff and I ran across.
I was backing your mom.
The Whittler's mother, or whatever the hell.
Oh, Cobbler's daughter.
Called.
The Cobbler's daughter.
Ran across the Cobbler's daughter.
Yeah,
autograph
everybody
copy, Beachy Dubs.
Yeah, go read my mom's book, The Cobbler's Daughter.
So, yeah. Moving on.
That was the night you guys crashed the house.
Yeah, I can segue this. I have been buying a lot of books that I'm not doing a great job reading,
Okay.
by the way, but I am cleaning up on books.
All right.
I found this, well, ChatGPT helped me find this site called wait for it. I don't know what it's called. It just sends me an email. Book Pub? That'd be a good name. Maybe it's that.
Book Pub, probably.
Nope, it's BookBub. Yeah.
Oh, that's all right.
Fail. But they send you, so you fill out something like, questionnaire about the types of books that you
That
like.
you're not going to read?
That I'm not going to read. And then it sends you ebook deals from Amazon every day.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
So it's hard for me to say no to a $2 book. So some stuff will coming up. Like, look at that. I could read Hitler's American Friends. Just what I always wanted. $1.99.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Let's see if there's anything.
Man versus markets. That said, you were scrolling quick. I was like, man markets. What the fuck? Is that another one of my mom's books?
Yes, mapping the nation. I don't know. A lot of times there's nothing but
for $2.
What one?
The self-sufficiency garden at the very bottom. Yeah. All you need is
all you need is a small plot to enjoy homegrown food all year round. And this must-have 2024 release, recent. A master gardener, Morrison masturbators, an online horticultural sensation, more into horse sensations.
Yeah, I'm into the horny culture.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Delivers a month-by-month guide to planting, harvesting, and preparing a bounty of delicious vegetables. That does sound good. I might get that.
Okay, I would like to see the chapter on doing this in the Northeast. Like, you can have vegetables year-round. Great. For 8 months, there's the frost line is 2.5 feet down. Good luck with that.
Potatoes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just potatoes. You could make some liquor, too. See, you're all set.
Yeah, I guess. I don't have that kind of patience or time. I just throw the seeds in and be like, where's my fucking food?
That's right. It doesn't work that way.
Oh.
I did get In Cold Blood from Truman Capote.
Okay.
I have read that. That's really good.
I've never read anything from him, but apparently he went crazy. Well, not went crazy, but did a lot of research into this real murder.
Okay.
Yeah, it's fantastic. It's very detailed.
And then you wrote a book about it.
And then you'll spiral, and then you'll start reading about him, which is what I did. But it was years ago, so I don't remember most of it. But I do remember being great.
I just know the name, so I'm going to give myself credit there.
There was a movie recently about him, too.
Well, I like movies.
I picked up the 10-day MBA.
Okay.
$1.99. Why not?
So $2 and 10 days. Why are people going to school for an extra year then?
They should not.
I know.
And then I picked up I Am John Teeter.
I picked that up as
came
well.
From this list.
Okay. I have not read it yet, though.
I haven't either.
It's on my list. It's in my library.
I was like $1.99. Yes.
Yeah, because we've been talking about that.
Book about John Teeter.
We've been talking about
John
that
Teeter
one
for decades.
Yeah, literally 20 years, I think. Good old John Teeter. We need to do a whole Teeter episode, I think, at some point.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so that's what I picked up so far. But hey, pretty good. I did buy a full price book too that I also have not yet read, but it just came out yesterday. It's called Just Beyond the Light, Making Peace with the Wars Inside Our Head.
Oh,
and it's by Randy Blythe from Lamb of God. It's his second book.
Interesting. I'll wait for the audiobook.
So it is, what does it say? Blythe shares how he works daily to maintain positivity in a world that feels like it's spinning out of control. In his own words, Just Beyond the Light is a tight, concise roadmap of how I have attempted to maintain what I believe to be a proper perspective in life, even during difficult times. So.
All right. I think we can all appreciate that these days.
Yeah. And, so I figured that'd be a good read. So I picked that one up too.
Okay.
So there you go.
Yeah, I've been on the audiobook kick. So I haven't actually read in a little while. I've read more this year than I have, or in the past year, we'll say that. than I have in probably the previous 5 combined. So that's been pretty good. But audiobooks have been my thing. So it's like I'll pick up, and I think I talked about this before. Sometimes like I'll get an audiobook, and if I like it, then I'll go buy the actual book to have, like, because it's almost my trophy case of like, read it. Well, no, I listened to it, but there it is. So yeah, I'm spending a shitload of money. But with the Audible account, not a sponsor, you get like basically a free book a month. So they give you a free credit. So it's like, okay, instead of buying this, I'll use my free credit. So I'll do that, and then I'll buy the book.
I wish I could do the audio books, but I would need some Adderall for that.
It helps to commute an hour and a half a day total. So that's more than I would sit down and probably read, because like reading at night, it kind of puts me to sleep. So I'm going to get 15, 20 minutes in a night before I'm like, I need to go to sleep. But I'm busting out an hour and a half a day. So it works for me.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah. You don't go anywhere.
But I need to be doing something else like that. And driving is the perfect thing. Or if I'm like doing dishes, but then you can't really concentrate on it. For some reason, you don't need your mind to drive. It's a different part of your brain.
I did find this podcast the other day called Boring Books for Bedtime. Have you heard of this?
No.
So last night I started listening to, I think it was like the 1942 Sears catalog.
So it's legit just a voice to calm you, to put you to sleep. It doesn't matter what they're saying.
Let me see if I can find that one. Oh, yeah, the 1942 Sears, Roebuck and Company Christmas Book, Part 1.
I will do that. And like, people are buying this, or it's just for free?
No. 00. Bargain 4-pound box of chocolates. A tasty assortment of economically priced chocolates that make excellent, low-priced gifts. The assortment includes peppermints, maple creams, vanilla creams, fudge.
All right, shut it off. We got 45 minutes left.
We're trying too hard.
Yeah,
I think we're trying too hard. Actually, that was putting me to sleep.
Somewhere, like, was it
to what?
I feel like that was a skit in a show somewhere that somebody was like reading books for a sleepy time podcast. Like this,
I think there's multiple ones, but I just happened to run across this one and saw the Roebuck.
It's almost
Christmas book, and
it's almost ASMR. Really,
yeah.
If you think about it, like, it's just, it doesn't matter what they're saying. I like that. I like that idea.
So I ran across that. Thought that was kind of cool. All right, let's dive into the episode. We haven't even done it yet. What? Let's just get into the episode.
I didn't know we were doing an episode. Let's start off. I have it. But what is Blue Sky? Because I had to actually look it up, but now I have it.
Liberal Twitter.
Real Twitter. Okay. It looks identical to Twitter.
Not real. Liberal.
Oh, okay. Anyway, put in.
It
looks identical to Twitter.
Oh, it's a much better experience.
Is it? Okay. I just created the account today, and I'm like, all right.
Less racism.
Cool. It's also built on an open source platform. Yeah. So like really anybody, like they built it in a way that even if somebody bought the company, the code would not be purchased. So they've protected it from a future of like a Twitter where you buy it, you get the full code base. You don't in the way they've set it up.
They're learning from Twitter then. Learning from the... Yeah. All right. Okay. So we're on there now. Are we just Blue Sky dot whatever live on tape delay?
liveontapedelay.bsky.social.
All right. They put the slugs first.
We have 6 followers, but hey, we've got some great content here already. Today, I just posted my ideal Metallica set list that we talked about. I don't know. 100 episodes ago, maybe. I have no idea. But we got a playlist for it, so you can go check that out. Also posted our Ultimate Gaming playlist number 9. songs about Satan.
Okay.
Then yeah, you can get some of our other content here. Ooh, getting turned on.
The reactive balls thumbnail. It's a good one.
It's a good one. So yeah, it's if you want yet another place to find us, here we are.
All right, very good.
Whatever you use, whatever your medium is, almost we're on there.
Way to cover that one. I was about to go. Well, what's our grinder? That's coming later in 2025.
Yeah. Speaking of that, you can head over to our OnlyMans and check out this sweet content of Chris shoveling his own driveway.
Goddamn right.
The driveway that I requested. Did you do that after I made the suggestion, or did you already have that in the pipe?
No, I was like, that's a good idea.
You're like, oh, that's a great idea.
That's a great idea. Because the way you played it up, it was like, yeah, it was a sales pitch. So I'm like, that's a great idea. And I have to shovel. So like, I went so far as to, like, I'm thinking about it and I go, okay, well, I've got the GoPro. I could, I don't mind sitting that in the snow and doing whatever. But the batteries are dead in it. So I had to plan ahead, charge the batteries up for the GoPro, find my little, 4-inch tripod thing in the closet, let it charge up, postpone shoveling for the time of that. Then once everything was set, go take it outside, set it all up, get, then bundle up because you couldn't. Warm. No. So I went out and did that like with no gloves because you can't, the GoPros are tiny. So I set it up, I touch it off, I get my gloves on, I go, all right, let's shovel. Guessed on the time lapse time, and I think it worked really well. Shoveled the driveway. It doesn't show me shoveling the main walk, but then the one coming up to the house, and then I do out back, and afterward I'm like, oh, I need a song for this. Suno.ai, thank you. And like I had already done the rough edit of the video, which is 3 edits really, but stitch the 3 pieces together, and the timing of it worked within like 10 frames, like just to the song. So I'm like, oh, that's perfect. That's my song. So it's not like I edited backward to the audio, which is normally what people do. I just did a quick edit and I'm like, let's see what this looks like. Done. So yeah, but that's a catchy fucking song.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
Play real quick. Give a little sample to the kids so they'll go and watch the whole thing over on Instagram or the OnlyMans.
OnlyMans.
The concept of shoveling is still weird to me. The fact that y'all have to do that.
And that wasn't actually too bad. That was just a cleanup. I was not digging out too much there. Will it not play?
Not logged in.
All right. Well, never mind then. Just trust us. Go over to...
Go listen to it.
Yeah.
Go listen to it. People are liking it. There's views. There's likes. You can get a message.
I know. It makes me feel good.
Pretty good. It doesn't make me feel that great about my own driveway, but I'm glad we were able to bring this.
You know what? I would not rob you of... I had such a good time making that video. I would feel remiss if I had robbed you of that experience. So that's where I was coming from.
Good call. Yeah. Glad it worked out. It was a quick turnaround from the thoughts to execution.
Yeah, it was like, what, 3 hours? Something like that?
Yeah.
And a good chunk of that was charging the batteries.
Then, I was in meetings for 2 hours. So it's like you posted something, but I don't know what it is.
Well, I did, and a little inside baseball, too, is I shot it on a GoPro. So it's 16:9. It's, regular widescreen format. And I'm like, oh, shit, this would be perfect for like an Instagram story or something or a reel. So I look up what the format there is. Of course, because Instagram is primarily a phone-based app, they want all their videos in not 16:9, but 9:16 in portrait mode. So I'm like, God damn it. What do I do here now? So that's why it's kind of small and I had to put buffer stuff in there. But whatever, it is what it is.
Yeah.
It was fun. It let me stretch my creative legs for a minute.
That was very cool. I I was hoping that when I saw, well, actually, I didn't know what to expect. But then
never open. Oh, well, you were in a meeting at the house. I was going to say, if anybody ever gets anything from me and you're in public, at least make sure your volume's down. Like, just letting you know.
To the big top, we gotta fight. Snow's piling up. It's gonna be a fright. Grab your shovel, we'll see who's best. In this cold, we're put to the test. Shovel,
Chorus,
shovel
baby.
through the ice.
Yep.
Doesn't matter if it's nice.
It didn't say double chorus, so I'm not sure
Show
if this
them
is
all we
chorus.
got the speed.
Yeah. Well, this is Suno 3.5 now, so, you know, they've gotten better.
Frostbite's nipping at my hand.
All right, that's enough. We don't want to give them all of it.
Yeah.
They gotta go find it themselves.
You go check it out. Yeah, it's that
Exactly.
good. But there's a little sample.
Yeah.
There's a little get your feet wet, your ear holes lubricated.
Oh my God.
Speaking of getting holes lubricated, how was your lower body injury, Ray? What happened?
I definitely needed to limber up a little bit more, I think. This is
You're not stretching.
probably not enough. My hamstrings had felt tight the past week or so,
Giggity.
so I was a little concerned.
Aren't your hamstrings always supposed to be really tight? Because that's what mine are.
No.
Like they're supposed to feel like if you move it, it'll just snap in half. Like that's right.
No,
right?
that's not good. No.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
No.
Oh, okay.
No,
I thought that was just a normal part of aging.
Maybe it is, but
I've had that. I've had it for decades.
Because I was making a run after the ball. It was being played down to the corner, and somebody was on it, and I was trying to get to the goal to give them an option, and all of a sudden, as I'm running, I just felt a pop in my hamstring, and
That's
immediately,
never good.
It was like that. Oh, that's too tight there. That's hurting as I try to do anything. So try to get a sub immediately. Luckily, it was halftime, and I did not play the rest of the game. We tied though, so that worked out.
You should
I don't contribute that much anyway. But
did you throw yourself down on the pitch and start rolling around in hopes they'd bring the spray out for you?
No, I did not.
Oh man, see, I've been like, give me that spray.
Probably should have, but no, I just ran and stumbled my way to try to get in some kind of decent position, and it didn't work out. And then halftime happened, and
just drop and like log roll all the way to the side. That's the kind of thing I want to see.
I probably should have. Looking back on it, should have taken the opportunity.
So
next time.
So are you still hobbling around? Are you still 4 to 6?
I am hobbling around, actually. It's still, even a couple days after, if I take too big of a step or step the wrong direction, my hamstring goes, oh, nope, that was way too far. Don't do that anymore.
It's just a constant reminder of your age, I think, is all. That's all these are. My shoulder, for no reason, my shoulder's just been hurting like the last 2 weeks. No idea.
All I know is I'm definitely not playing this week. I'm going to sit this week out and give it another at least 5 days of not doing anything. We'll see how it feels.
There you go.
How's your lower back?
Fine.
Mine has been better since I lost all that weight a couple months ago, oddly. So I don't know if I was like counterbalancing myself for years.
Yeah, probably.
But I know, I mean, I have not treated my back well in my adult life, just in my professional life. So I've had lower back problems for years, like nothing that I'm going to, that I need surgery for or anything like that. But it's like, I gotta watch it.
Not yet.
But it's been a lot better the last couple months. It's really weird. Plus, but I was walking too, so I'm trying to stay a little bit more limber. So I think that helps.
Yeah.
Although I've kind of fallen off that one with the snow and the whatnots.
Yeah. Yeah, I hear you. I've been thinking about a standing desk. Have either of you ever used one, or would you?
I would. I would need the one because I don't want to stand all the time, but I also don't like sitting all the time. But it's just a price justification thing for me. I would love one, but at the same time, I'm up and down all the time anyway.
True.
Because like at work or even in here or whatever, I'm not generally sitting for more than like an hour anyway. Because I'll have to go get up and do something, or I'll have to go in the other office, or I'll have to, whatever. So, but would I like one? Yeah. Yeah. I think I would.
I've used one before when I used to travel to customers' offices. One of them had them, and I was able to use it while I was there for the week, and it was actually really nice. But yeah, I would want the one that you can move up and down because sometimes you want to be able to sit, but yeah, having the option to stand would be great. I would love to get one.
Yeah, I mean, the standing at my consoles were technically standing desks, and it's also I think why I fuck my backups a lot of times. So, I mean, it could go both ways.
Speaking of stretching, this place I wanted to go since I found out these places exist, but I just haven't. But it's called Stretch Lab.
Okay.
And you can go and get a standard 50-minute stretch where like someone actually goes and stretches you out.
That would be pretty cool. I would be afraid I would fart.
I'd probably rip one. I'd have to make sure I like didn't eat anything that day. Maybe
I'd probably be okay with that either way. I just warn them. They've had that all the time. If both of us are immediately thinking that, they're like, okay, yeah, we're gonna push on this, and we're gonna move you, and you're gonna fart. It's fine.
Yeah, but yeah, something like this, like because I can't do my leg only goes up so far. So if I had someone that, that knew what they were doing and could like stretch me out like for 50 minutes. Oh yeah.
I'll stretch you out. No, I mean, I tried doing like lazy man yoga, and the problem is like, you don't know if you're doing it right. You know what I mean? Like that's the kind of, you do whatever positions and this, that, the other thing, and you're kind of stretching out and it feels good, I guess. So I guess it's doing something, but if you do it wrong, it could be worse than not doing it. And I'm always afraid of doing that shit wrong.
That's how I feel about meth.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. I end up 4 to 6 with a hamstring injury. So, or my shoulder fucks up. I still don't know what this is, but it's a muscle thing in my shoulder. So that way, see, I'm okay with that. If it's a muscle pain, if it's like a true joint pain, that's where you got to worry about it. But
what if it's cancer?
Muscle cancer?
No, it could be in your joints.
Yeah, but it's not, because I can move if I relax my shoulder and just kind of move it around passively.
Maybe doesn't hurt. Muscle cancer. You don't know.
I mean, there could be, but yeah, I don't know. I should probably get it checked out, but sometime I'll give him another couple.
Can't do anything because of this goddamn weather.
Well, and that's what I'm blaming.
Other than
when it warms up, my shoulder will be fine.
Punxsutawney Phil.
What is happening? Why is it cold?
Did Phil? I didn't even follow up.
It's February. We could probably go back to every episode in February that we've done over the last 1,000 years. And
it's the February funk.
But Houston doesn't go to 80 and then get back down to 16 again, and then go back to 80 next Monday.
Well, it's because the Gulf of America is a lot colder than the Gulf of Mexico was.
It's been renamed again. Check our Instagram.
Oh, is it the? It's the Gulf of Cum now.
No, it's the Gulf of Live-on-Tapedelay.
Oh, okay. Because that wasn't that a thing. It was the. I saw that somewhere. The Cuba something Mexico. It could have been
Canada, U.S., Mexico, or something like that.
Yeah, something. Yeah, or Cuba.
Mexico. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it was the Gulf of Cum.
Yeah, good stuff.
But yeah, either way, whatever the fuck it's called, it's colder. But yeah, so back to Phil for a minute. He called that spring was right around the corner. 6
more weeks of winter.
Oh, he did call it.
He called 6 more weeks of winter.
Oh, okay. So he's correct. We just don't like his answer.
That's correct.
Okay. All right.
Do better.
That's fine.
So when you get mad at the weather guy.
He doesn't. Yeah, exactly. He doesn't create the weather. He's just forecasting it.
Oh, how do you know?
Well,
how do you know what this underground network of groundhogs is capable of, and battery operated 5G bullshit?
I'm not a groundhog expert. I will admit, animal studies were not in my repertoire.
Drones from their little groundhog holes and seeding the clouds.
You got me there. I guess I don't. I don't know that.
Other than got a cream in the clouds. That's what I heard.
Other than I don't know the motivation patterns, I guess, of a groundhog, because that would be they
money.
Yeah, I mean, that is kind of the seed of everything. But, to then change the weather in order for their prediction to be correct. That's some nefarious shit right there. And I always thought they were
to go see a groundhog that's always getting it wrong.
I mean, exactly. I heard they're heavily invested in land.
Yeah, I mean, if he was getting it wrong, he's out of there. There's a freaking Applebee's in his spot. So,
it's a good point.
That's just my thoughts. I mean,
I could be wrong.
I could be wrong. I mean, I'm not going to bat 1,000 here.
Yeah, but it's the theory's got some legs. I'll go with that.
Yeah. Speaking of legs, how about we test our brain legs with some BuzzFeed quizzes?
Oh man, are we getting into it already? All right.
We've got 2. So I don't want to be forced. I don't want to be forced. Let's leave it at that.
Okay. All right.
We'll dive in. We'll come back. If there's time, we can come back. We have one extra topic, but
yeah. And we'll also start putting down, James Bond type ways of disposing with our buddy Punxsutawney Phil.
That's right. Okay. This one's from Andre. It's not from Andre. It's from Audrey Ingvelson.
Okay.
We'll see how her grammar
spelling and grammar is. Yeah. Okay. All right.
If you get 20 out of 25 on this quiz, you have a general understanding of a lot.
I mean, isn't
that something you'd like to have?
It is. And I do think that I have that. And I think that we have touted that. I do believe that
we're master of none.
The entire show description, not this episode, but the show description is 2 or 3 or 3 or 4 guys that know a little about a lot. So this might be right up our alley.
And then just a preview for what's coming. Most people are bad at math.
Yes,
but if you don't pass this 9th grade geometry quiz, you're really bad at math.
Okay. All right.
So, that's also from Audrey.
Oh, okay. So this is LOTDQQ sponsored by Audrey Ingvelson.
Andre, I can't say her name.
I'm moving Audrey.
I'm feeling a lot of pressure from Audrey right now. I'm not feeling good about these. Not gonna lie.
All
right. Here we go. Let's just dive right in. What is the capital of Ireland? Thoughts?
Are these just flat out, or is it multiple choice? Oh, okay.
Multiple choice.
Galway, Limerick, Cork, or Dublin. Why do I think it's not Dublin? I want to
Cork.
Why do I think it's not Cork?
Like, it should be Dublin.
But
it makes sense that it would be Dublin.
But I don't think that it is.
And I agree with you for some weird reason. But the only place I've ever been to in Ireland is also Dublin. And there was a lot of capital things there.
I know a dirty Limerick or two.
Yeah. I also
want a capital letter.
I want it to be Galway only because of the any UFO folks out there is familiar with the Galway Firth spaceman.
Look that one. Didn't the Pogues have a song about Galway girls or something?
Could be, but that's my vote. I'm going Galway. I have no idea.
I feel like Dublin's a logical choice, and it's overthinking it to try to think of it.
Could be, or Audrey's trying to throw us a curveball. See, I don't know. I'll go with the general consensus here, but I want it to be Galway.
I think it's Cork, but I'm going to go Dublin.
All right, it's Dublin. I overthought it. Surprise, surprise.
All right, let's go.
That's why I have you guys here. Keep me grounded.
What type of bread is made with natural yeast and became a quarantine trend in 2020?
Rye pumpernickel.
Natural yeast.
I don't sourdough or the other one I can't pronounce. I think it's sourdough.
Focaccia?
Would you call me
Italian? Why can't you say focaccia?
I don't think that's how it's pronounced, but All right, maybe.
Isn't it?
I don't know.
Isn't that what it's called?
I don't know. I'm looking at it and I don't know what it's called.
I'm pretty sure sourdough's the answer to this.
Yeah, I'm going with that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is correct.
I'm not a sourdough fan, to be honest with you. Like, I can have it every once in a while, but I don't. People go gaga for it, and it's just like, I don't.
They're at time.
Yeah.
I didn't know it used time.
You can put time into it.
Oh my God.
Which cult film
This Time Warp
features the song Time Warp?
Oh my God. All right. Rocky Horror. Moving on.
Yeah.
What is the name of the Hawaiian dish that typically consists of raw fish marinated in soy sauce?
We're gonna butcher these names too, aren't we? What's the
I've heard of one of these.
Hopia, Kalua, Lomi Lomi, or Poke. I want to say it's Poke, right?
Pretty sure it's Poke.
Yeah, that would be my guess.
Woo!
Oh, we're crushing
We're
it.
batting 1,000 so far.
Who sings What's Love Got to Do with It?
Got to do with it.
Got to do with it? Not Whitney Houston.
But a second.
Yes, Tina Turner.
I was relying on Rob to know
Thank
that.
you.
Oh, sorry, I was still singing. That's a good tune.
That's good too. Which movie features the quote, I am serious and don't call me Shirley? That's a good one.
Airplane,
right?
Yep. And
Excellent.
Shirley played by this came up on last week's episode of the Comedy Pickaxe, actually, by Leslie Nielsen, who, did you guys know, is Canadian?
I really didn't think about where he was from.
Yeah. But that was part of one of the clues. Which Canadian actor, blah, 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 said this line. And it's like, wait, I didn't know he was Canadian. Anyway, there you go. Huh. You can learn that on 2 shows.
Damn. What rare element discovered in 1898 is named after the country Poland?
Okay.
This is much more difficult than that.
Crackite.
Warsamium.
Orsayum.
Polonium. Or Polskium. I think polonium is the only one that I've heard of. So
that's good, because I haven't heard of any of them.
Yeah, I kind of remembered 11th grade. All right.
The first one's a slur. I don't know.
I like
Crackite. I think it's they're making a poke on Krakow, the city.
Who is the lead singer of Coldplay?
Dave Grohl, Brandon Flowers, Adam Levine, or Chris Martin. And yes, Chris Martin. Moving on. We're smoking this, man.
What archipelago forms the northernmost part of Norway?
All right, those are where I'm out, because it's real geography.
Svalbard?
That's the only one I've heard of. Jan Mayen Island, Franz Josef Land, Novaya Zemlya. Yeah, Svalbard is the only one I'm familiar with.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
I know it's on, like, so far north that they get the extended periods of sun and night.
Oh, it's like the Alaska kind of.
Yeah. Okay.
You're so smart.
Have we missed it? We haven't missed one yet. Knock wood.
No, you jinxed us. No, we know this one too.
I knocked wood.
What does the Latin phrase carpe diem mean?
Seize the day. I don't need your fucking shit. Boom.
That's right. Who voices the character of Joy in the animated film Inside Out? I'm out.
I believe it's Amy Poehler. If it's Kristen Wiig, Julie Louis-Dreyfus, Tina Fey, I'm going Amy Poehler.
Very good.
By our powers combined, baby.
In the movie Clueless, what kind of car does Cher drive?
VW Beetle, Mercedes SLK, BMW 3, or a Jeep Wrangler. It's either a Beetle or Wrangler. I haven't seen that movie.
It's a Jeep.
But I thought... Is that what Cher drives, or is that what the main girls drive?
I haven't seen that movie like since it came out.
Because don't they drive like a pink Jeep or something? Or am I getting that confused?
Who's they? Cher?
The other
Isn't
girls?
Clueless? Wait, which Clue? am I thinking of a different Clueless?
Clueless is Alicia Silverstone and Paul Rudd.
Doesn't Alicia Silverstone drive like a Jeep or something in that?
Well, she is Cher.
Yeah. Cher. Okay, I was thinking that Cher was in this movie as a character.
No. Her character name is Cher. So so we going with the Jeep? Is that what we're?
I think so. Let's try it.
I stumbled into that.
Yes. Oh my God.
I knew the answer without knowing any of the
correct. All right, yeah. You're like, I know there's a Jeep in that movie, so.
If I could turn back time.
Yeah.
I wish these were numbered.
Because we don't know where we are.
What is the name of the Italian dish made by pounding slices of meat thin and seasoning them?
Live on tape delay.
Yeah, exactly. Ossobuco.
Need Ben here.
Carpaccio. I can't see that far. Saltimbocca or Vitilio Tonato. Oh, thank you.
It's not Carpaccio. Well, wait. Carpaccio is 10 slices of meat this season, isn't it?
Yeah.
Beef Carpaccio.
I'm down with that. I'm down with Carpaccio. Since Gabagool's not on the list, I don't know what to pick.
There's that guy who works for the Bills, Sal Carpaccio. Just kidding. It's Carpaccio. Got it. Correct. All right. What is the capital city of the Canadian province of British Columbia?
Moose Knuckle. Moose Jaw. Sorry. No, I don't know if that's actually that one. Nope, not on the list.
It is not Edmonton. It is not Calgary.
Victoria or Vancouver?
I feel like it's Victoria, and it's not Vancouver.
Victoria sounds right.
All right, I'll go with it since I don't know. Do you know that there's also right across the border from Vancouver, British Columbia, there is a Vancouver, Washington? It's so fucking stupid. But anyway, okay.
That's how we do things.
We go in Victoria? Woo!
Yes.
We're doing
Still going strong.
I know. But we don't know how far we are. So you have to guess by like by your scroll bar. We're about halfway through, right?
I know, right? Maybe we're halfway.
Okay.
Yeah. Which particle is known as the God particle for its role in giving mass to other particles?
The Higgs boson. Didn't even need it.
Easy peasy.
Yep.
That's the one they're still trying to find, right?
I think it's I don't know.
I don't know what they do.
It's still theoretical.
Collider.
They make new universes and new realities. Right. That's all it is.
Well, take me there.
I know.
Which herb is used to make a traditional béarnaise sauce?
I'm out. No idea. Tarragon, rosemary. There's your thyme or sage.
Yep.
Ray, we're all looking at you on this one.
I'm trying to think through it. Because I get the French sauces confused because I don't make them ever because
they're pretentious.
I don't like French food. They're pretentious, yes. Béarnaise sauce. I feel like rosemary or thyme makes sense. Rosemary maybe makes more sense. I feel like Béarnaise sauce is dark and thick, so I feel like rosemary makes sense. But I probably have this confused with a different sauce. So.
Rosemary is dark and thick.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
let's go with rosemary.
All right. Well, I have zero idea. So. Oh, first one out. All right.
That was my back of mind. I'm like,
I was sitting there going, parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. I was like, I wonder if they just grabbed those from that song. And it's the
Béarnaise sauce song.
It's not the Béarnaise sauce. Yeah, that was for her additional choices. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right, we got one wrong. Let's go. We're gonna get the rest wrong. Which South American country has a coastline on both the Pacific Ocean and the Caribbean Sea? 1640, the Caribbean Sea.
It's got to be in the northeast corner then, right? Or the northwest corner. But that doesn't help me at all.
Ecuador?
No, South America, the southeast, yeah. Or northeast.
I'm
I'm just going to sit here and drink beer.
Brazil is only only the Atlantic. I think Colombia and Venezuela are only the like Caribbean and Atlantic. I think Ecuador,
Caribbean and Pacific.
Yeah. So I think Ecuador is the only one that's like northwest enough, like just south of Panama, if I'm thinking correctly. So I think it has a coastline over on the Pacific and on the Caribbean. Venezuela and Colombia are also kind of like right there. I can't quite remember the order. Brazil's further south. It's not Brazil.
Yeah, yeah. So we all know how I am with geography, so I'm tapping out on this one.
I don't know my South America, so Ecuador.
I think so.
All right. Oh, Colombia. Okay.
South American countries mixed up like my French sauces.
They really cranked it up a notch here, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. What is the Italian term for slowly in music notation? Oh, that's what I was just going to say.
I'll need to see.
We should be able to get this.
Andante, allegro, presto, or adagio. Which one is the slowest?
Adagio?
Is adagio slower than andante?
Yeah.
I don't think it's allegro. It's definitely not presto.
Right.
Adagio or
andante was what I thought first.
Yeah.
But I feel like there's a doom band I know that their album's called Adagio.
Oh, that's all right. That's enough to sway me. It's doom. It's slow.
But I don't know. I could be making. I don't know that.
Andante or
wasn't
Adagio.
there a John Petrucci or Dream Theater something with Adagio?
Probably.
Song title or something somewhere in there.
Well, then that would make me think it's fast.
But I think it's one of their slower songs.
It was only 200 BPM.
Right.
I'm all right with Adagio. I just want to know the answer at this point.
Even though.
All right. Well, we got it. Okay. Whew, much deliberation. We got it.
Thanks, doom metal.
Yep. Jesus Christ.
It doesn't matter how we know it. What is the name of the Japanese organizing consultant Marie Kondo who became famous for her method of decluttering?
All right, let's see if we can butcher these names too. Yoko Watanabe, Hiromi Tanaka, Kumari Sato, I don't know, or Marie Kondo.
Sato.
I did not know Marie Kondo. I would not have known this.
Oh.
It was like
it was a big thing during the pandemic. Yeah.
I'm not a big declutterer.
Me either. The whole organizing decluttering.
I don't need to because I don't clutter in the first place.
I'm seeing your room.
That's why I had to buy a new house.
Oh, okay. Goldfish just outgrowing the bowl. That's what it is, right?
That's right. Moving on. What is the name of the body of water separating Saudi Arabia from Africa?
Gulf of America. Oh, nope. Red Sea, Persian Gulf, Arabian Sea, or the Gulf of Aden. Isn't that the Persian Gulf right there?
I think so. Isn't that what the Persian Gulf War was? Saudi Arabia?
I think so. I was alive for that. I remember that. What?
We were wrong.
The Red Sea? It wasn't the fucking skirmish in the Red Sea. Oh, maybe it was.
Moses parted the Red Sea, didn't he?
No, because he didn't exist. And that's
Moses could have existed, but I don't think he did anything. I think he was just the town. He was the town drunk. There was definitely a dude named Moses over there. That's all I'm saying. And I think he was just the town drunk. He's like, I found these rocks. Look, it looks like there's writing on it. And they were like, okay, Moses, Jesus Christ. Well, no, they didn't say Jesus Christ, but they were just like, wow, all right, let's just give him what he wants. So he'll move on. Take your rocks with you, Moses. Go for it. That's how I think it went down.
Okay.
He fell down the mountain.
Who formulated the laws of planetary motion in the early 17th century?
Johann Kepler, Isaac Newton, Galileo Galilei, or Nicholas Copernicus. Oh, man. It's not Newton.
They're all...
So I can eliminate Newton.
Isn't it Kepler's laws of motion?
I want to say it's Kepler. It's feeling better. Because Galileo was didn't he like invent the telescope or something there? And
it was something like that, like observation. And wasn't Copernicus like too early?
I don't know. Wasn't that the name of Doc Brown's dog, Copernicus?
Copernicus?
I think so.
That I know. Where's that question? I like Kepler.
Kepler feels right.
Yeah, baby.
Yes. Excellent. Who is credited with inventing the World Wide Web in 1989?
John Teeter. Mark Zuckerberg, Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, or Tim Berners-Lee? Is that what it says? Berners? And
Tim Berners-Lee.
Yeah, it's the one that nobody would think. So it's the red herring that is the correct answer.
Al Gore.
That is correct. Easy peasy.
Oh, yeah.
In which country is the fermented tea drink kombucha believed to have originated?
Whatever country it is, throw it out. I cannot do kombucha. Ugh.
Japan? Oh, I like it.
Ugh.
That's good.
I thought it was Korean.
It's either Japan or South Korea for sure, I think.
Let's say South Korea.
Sure. I've shown my knowledge of foreign cuisine.
It's not Russia.
No.
Definitely not Russia.
Oh,
China.
I don't know why I have our voice going on there.
Well, they can fucking keep it.
No, give it to me. It's so good. Okay.
I don't like it. Ugh.
Who holds the record for the most Grammy wins of all time as of 2023?
Access denied.
I might know this. Yes, I think I might know this.
Okay. What do we got?
Oh, I don't think I do. I don't even know who that first one is.
Is it pronounced Georg Solti? No idea. Taylor Swift, Beyonce, or Michael Jackson? Is this gonna be like the other one? It's the one that you don't recognize is actually it?
Right, like they have the most for doing some sound.
Yeah, it's like production or you know, A&R or something.
I'm going with that one.
Yeah, because I don't want it to be Taylor Swift, Beyonce, Michael Jackson.
I don't think it is.
No, I'm gonna go with the one we don't know. Fuck, it's Beyonce. All right, god damn it.
All right.
I wouldn't have got that if we guessed 4 times. So, okay.
Right. Finally, what is the highest male singing voice called?
Okay, tenor, bass, baritone, falsetto. I mean, falsetto is the highest one on that list. So
that's what it is, right?
And a male can have a falsetto, right? Because it's falsetto. It's your head voice. It's okay. Yeah, I'm going with it. What fucking bullshit? I say it's bullshit. Men can have a falsetto voice.
I do not believe
Audrey.
you, Audrey. Do not
calling it bullshit. You're gonna write her a bad review? What was our score there, or did we lose it already?
We'll come back to it.
Okay.
If I can do this.
I mean, of the standard tones, yeah, okay, tenor, but men can have a falsetto. How do you think? You think King Diamond's singing in a fucking tenor? No.
Chat GPT says it's called a countertenor. They sing in the falsetto register and can reach pitches similar to those of mezzo-soprano or even a soprano. But they sing in falsetto.
Yeah, and falsetto, and either way, it's higher than a tenor. I think that's a misleading question. I'm saying it's bullshit. Audrey's trying to throw us off. You know what? I
agree.
That throws off the rest of the quiz. I don't trust the rest of her answers that we got wrong. I think kombucha was from South Korea.
I think it was.
So
I think Cher was in.
We got that one. We got that one right. Oh, that Cher. Yeah.
Oh yeah. 19 out of 25. Not bad.
No, all right. That was good. That was all right.
Bonus question.
Pillars of something, right? Pillars of...
Yeah. I don't know. Well, I don't know.
There's
You
no
tell me what
answer?
it is. Yeah, it's the pillars. It's some
The
pillars.
answer in the comments. Oh, that's lame. Audrey, come on. Oh.
No, falsetto is considered higher than a tenor voice. As falsetto is, it's got 37 likes.
Yes, exactly. All right.
like
So
it,
thank you. Share. Who is it?
Sharp Zombie 701.
Yeah. 3 days ago. So yes, thank you. She said it, so we didn't have to.
That's right, because I'm not going to log in.
Right.
All right. Let's see.
All right.
Let's see what Audrey can give us here with math.
2 plus 2 is 5. Correct.
You do not want me on this.
It is now.
All right, we're gonna do it's geometry. So I don't think it's just math. Like I think I'll do okay on this one.
This is the worst kind of math.
Oh,
How
really?
hard can shapes really be?
Yeah.
Really?
A polygon that has 6 sides is called a
Hexagon. Yep. Boom. We're gonna fly through this one.
That's right. What is the term for the longest side of a right triangle?
Hypotenuse.
Damn it. It wasn't even a choice. There we go. Chris is going to run through these.
Yeah, we're going.
What is the volume of a rectangular prism?
Length times width times height.
Yeah. How many degrees are in a straight angle?
180.
Correct.
I'm just let me run the table, baby.
All right. What do you call an angle greater than 90 degrees but less than 180 degrees?
Obtuse.
Which of the following shows a circle with a chord?
The top right. What? Okay. All right. Back to 8th grade it is. Chord. Oh, okay. I thought a chord went from the radius to from the center to the edge. Oh, and that one doesn't. Huh. Oh, damn you, Audrey, and your shitty graphics. I thought that was literally from the center to the thing. All right. Okay. Not that I would have got that, but
what is the sum of the interior angles of a triangle?
180.
Very good.
What do you call
two angles that add up to 180 degrees?
Supplementary angles, I think. I thought okay.
Yes.
I thought they were complementary angles, but okay. I thought it was complementary, but so I'm going to go with that. Supplementary, because I knew it wasn't the other 3. Okay.
How many vertices does a rectangular prism have? 4, 6, 8, or 10?
8.
Nice. Finally, what's your Pythagorean theorem?
A squared plus B squared equals C squared.
Yep.
Damn you, Audrey, and you're misleading one question. I could have passed 9th grade math here at 45 years old or whatever the fuck
pass.
I am. Well,
I could have. That's a 90.
I could have aced it.
You did ace. You got 90%.
I think I've gotten 6 of those, maybe.
How many digits of pi can you name? I can't go past 3.14159.
2, 7.
Oh.
I don't remember. I think I got 2 more than you.
Like hundreds of digits.
5927, but I think the 7 might be rounded. So I think it's 26 something. 269. Did we really need that anymore? Oh no, you're going to break it. This is how they broke the computer in one of the Star Trek movies. Compute to the last digit the value of pi, and it just locked itself up.
The first 10 digits of pi are 3.14159, 2653.
265.
I'd be happy just knowing that. So
yeah, okay. Well, I rounded
2653. I can have those 4 numbers. 2653. I'll probably forget it. But.
Yeah. So I had 27, but I knew it was a rounded up.
You rounded up.
So the 5-3 is really the ones I didn't know. All right.
How much are they spying on me when I get your pi mining session ended notification right as we're talking about pi on here?
Oh, that's funny.
Creepy.
Didn't they launch a token yet?
Supposedly it's coming soon.
Fair enough. Well done. That's good.
Anyway, I don't know what we did a quiz and we passed it. So,
oh yeah, we're still recording, aren't we? We're still doing an episode.
We're still this is still an episode, and we should probably sign it off here live.
I'm sorry to have done this to you, and I will fix it later.
Bye, Mailbox.